Hello and welcome back to LegoManCave. This is part 3 of the modular building alternative brand saga. Now, as well as doing 2 more buildings in this video, I've also done the fish tank or turtle tank. So we're going to go to that quickly, show you that, and then we'll get into the video. If you're not interested in turtles, just skip forwards a little bit. Not only doing a water change because it needs to be done, but because they've knocked their ramp from their basking box. So somehow I need to try and get that out. So I've made a start, took all the ornaments out, done about 2 buckets of water getting all the rubbish out, stirred all the sand up. And as you can see, I've still got a lot more to get out. There's my ghost knife having a look around. And the turtles are outside. So here's 3 of the bubbers, the 2 massive river cooters, and our little Dill, who seems to be a runt, but he is so cute. He's the longest one we've had. These 2 were the size of my thumbnail, and now look at them, they're huge. And then obviously we got the razorback musk, which is still in the tank. Alright, it's going to be a bit loud because of the water, but at the same time, it is now a lot cleaner. It's all reorganised. Water's just got to settle, and now I've got to go and turn the tap on to fill it back up. A few hours later, and all looking a lot clearer. Filter's doing its job. Sand's looking good. Reshuffled the ornaments around slightly, so it gives them a little bit more space. It don't look as cramped. And there's one job done, and that one does not require a water change, which is fantastic. Okay, so with the turtles done, we're going to get into these 2 buildings. Now, this one is an AliExpress. However, this one is done with all official Lego, using my own parts and the official Lego instructions. I think it might be the backwards way round compared to the other. We'll have a look now. Okay, so we got the torch on for good detailing. So we'll start with the diner out of the 2. In a previous video, I couldn't remember which car this comes from. The cinema actually came with a black limo. I remember that now, and somebody reminded me that this pink car comes with the diner. Also came with several minifigures as well. So we'll have a quick look at the overall, and then we'll have a look inside. So you can see, let's start with the car. Some good little details, nice easy design, very, very pink. And yeah, it can contain 3 people at a guess. So I just have that in the background. I don't actually use it. But then we have the amazing building. So here we go. Let's start with the outside. So you can see the entry and exit. You've got the diner. We've got some stairs. We've got the diner sign. Then you've got, I think it was a gym area on the 2nd floor. You've got the music area on the 3rd floor. Then you've also got this amazing arch detail. That was phenomenal to build. Nice plain sides, nice and flat. Come round the back. You'll understand this when we go inside. That's for the kitchen detail. Then where the stairs come up, it goes into the 2 doors. We got a spiral staircase to go to the top floor. Got some lighting going around, flower detail. We got drain pipes, which is always awesome. And then we got a back door to get into the diner as well, which I'm guessing is for the kitchen staff. So with that done, oh, we've also got the post box. We've got a parking meter, some flowers, and a street light. So on the top, we'll get into more detail when I break it down. When we break it down, it comes into 4 sections. I know I keep saying 1st, 2nd and 3rd. It's obviously the ground floor, the 1st floor, the 2nd floor, and then the roof. So we'll move this out the way. And now we'll focus on the inside, best I can do. So we have the kitchen area. You got the chef Already got the cooking going. We've got the nice bar. Somebody sat there waiting for their food. Little candy machine. We got a stall area there. We got some pictures on the wall. We got the jukebox. Pretty awesome detail. Nice colouring. Very, very bright. I've never been to America, but that is extremely bright pink. So next up is the first floor. So if we have a look, this is obviously the gym. We've got a little boxing ring, we've got a punch bag, we've got some lifting weights, we've got a cooler, obviously get a drink of water, we've got some arm weights which just sit on or clip in. Got the clock on the wall, nice easy windows, pop in just like that. So simple. The door to get in from the stairway, which as you can see is here. So then we'll take that, we'll put this back on here like so, push it all down. Okay, then we'll get the next level. So the next level has the rest of this design. Got a little flower bit on the front with a door that opens inwards, which makes sense, unlike one of the other buildings. I think it was the town hall, it opens out and you can't go anywhere. So we've got a little table with some drinking and bottles. This is the little recording area, so you've got all the systems set up. We've got a record on the wall. We've got the music studio where he's actually singing a song already. I think these are the minifigures that actually came with it, so that's good. I've added this one. He's a little millionaire sat there waiting for his money raking in. Turn it around. Again, we got another record on the wall and the door which opens outwards. Then if we put that on top of there, sits on nicely like that. So there's them bits done. And then the ladder, which you can see here, will take you up to the roof. Now there's not really much to look at on the roof. I love the final detail of this. That's just got the light for the recording area. Then I've added a random guy from the Minifig Collector series on the top. We've got the skylight which opens up, which is an awesome detail. So yeah, then again you just sit that on top like so. If you can line it up first time one-handed. This actually sits together so much better than any other one, especially doing it one-handed. But there we have the diner. Absolutely awesome set. Next up we have the MOC Pet shop. So this is what I've got, and this is what it's supposed to be. Now yes, you can see straight away the pet shop's on the wrong side, but I've just basically built this out of the parts that I have available. It will wobble a bit when I put it down and take it apart, because like the others, I've actually put those little twist on lights inside. So I'll show you that once I put it all back together. But I've just built like a little news agents at the bottom, an apartment on the top, and then I'll show you the pet shop and everything else now. I'm just going to take it apart first. So taken apart, this comes to 6 to 7 pieces, depending on whether you class these as 1 or 2. They are 2 separate, but obviously they're on one base plate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll start with the pet shop. In actual fact, I'll just show you all round. So starting the pet shop over here, we've got the fish tank. We've got a little area for the cats. I hope it all focuses. The lighting might be a bit odd. We've got a little area for the dog underneath the stairs. We've got a till. We've got some birds in the window. Now, I didn't have the normal birds that come with it, so we've got an owl and a toucan. And then we've got some pet food on the top. I haven't actually got anybody working in here, but yet there is somebody walking up the stairs to the next level. We've got the alleyway that leads you up to the next level, and there's a little post box area here as well. Then you got this lovely studded design out the front with an egg and some bones that you can buy outside. The original colour for the Pet logo is blue, however I've done it in black because I have to be different always. Then we have on this side my news agents. I've also got a bin and a post box out here. The light is slightly twisted. So we got the steps that go up, and then it's just a really random one, so I call it a news agents, but I mean you've got some drinks, diamonds, we got some hats that you can buy. It's a very odd news agents, but this was one of my first MOCs. We've got the till with the guy behind the cash register, got somebody buying something on the side, and then got some random bits and bobs over there. If we look at the back area, we've got a door here, which funnily enough has even got a cat flap, some bins, we got a rat, and another back door here. So not massively amount to look at. So there is the first floor, or the ground floor. Next level, I've kind of, looks a bit of a mix match, all basic. So we've got a kitchen area, we've got the fireplace, got a little table to sit at, clock on the wall, guy looking out the window, and another guy walking up the stairs. And then you'll see my little twist on light there. Then on this side I've got a nice little apartment which I designed myself. Looks pretty cool. Got all trophies and records and stuff on the shelf. And then we have an awesome little TV set up as well, with a little girl sat right in the front watching it. So yeah, that is the first floor of that one. The next level up on this, you've got a little bedroom, and that's basically it. Bare basics. You got the chimney from the fireplace, so I'm guessing we've got the pet shop and then where the pet shop owner lives. So that then will go on top of there, and then this is just the basic roof for that one. And again, another basic roof for the pet shop. So that is what it all looks like all together. Now I am going to pre-warn you, the colours are not standard colours. I've just gone for the random colours I've got. So let me turn the lights off now and show you what it looks like. So here it is all lit up. Pet shop in blue, shop in green, apartment in red, kind of looks like a brothel, same as these ones. So that one doesn't actually have a light because it's just a hole, and the light actually comes from the top and shines down through all those. So there we have my MOC Pet shop from spare parts out of all my collection and following the official Lego instructions. Ta-da! Right, so that is that. They are looking amazing. I'm going to get them put back in the city. Can you remember where they was? As Mr. Tumble would say, when you see them, wave and cheer. Whee! So they are back in the city, in their rightful places, unless I decide to move it all around again, which I'm not in a hurry. The next video I'm going to do will be on the Funwhole set and maybe the Barweer one, because why not? I won't really bother with these because, let's be honest, what you see is what you get. It's not really worth doing a video on. And then I might, if you want me to, put a comment down below. I've got this awesome aquarium, I've got my pub, the school, and I've got these which I've got to sort out, so I could do interiors and show you a video on them. These are all my MOCs, they're not following any designs, as you can obviously tell. One of the next videos will also be the X Mansion. So the next one will be Funwhole, after that will be the X Mansion, and then if there's anything else you want to see after that, then that's what we can do. I am one more payment off, so Friday will be final payment, and then that will be paid off, which means I'll be then the week after able to buy my next one or two. So the two I'm looking at is possibly the police station and a replacement bank. So they will be another two big modular sets. Where I'm going to put them, I have absolutely no idea as of yet, because we are pretty full. However, there's always time and space for moving stuff around. For example, that could go over there. The Rainbow Hotel could possibly come out or go somewhere else. I haven't quite decided. The fire station, I have looked at it and it looks amazing, but it also reminds me a lot of the town hall. However, I have seen a couple of fire stations that I do really like, and I want to try and incorporate as a mock build, but it's going to take up 1.5, maybe 2 base plates to do so. So it would be something similar to this, except you'll have 3 garage doors for obviously the fire engines to come out, and then you'll have a building drop back there, a building drop back there. So it could be quite a large build. Again, I'm not exactly built for space in here, especially when you've got this massive 5-foot tank that sits right here. So again, all this is done on purpose so that you can see the stuff that's further back. I'm not 100% sold on that school, so that might be something I might get rid of eventually. I've been looking at getting Moe's bar from The Simpsons, but I've already got my O'Reilly's pub, so I'm in an argument whether it's worth having 2 pubs in here with the limited space. Still, I'm in an argument what I want to do with my Asda. Any ideas, let me know. Do I leave it like that? Do I build it up? Do I shrink it and make it taller? I haven't decided yet. However, for now, that is where we are at. So, if you've made it this far, thank you all very much for watching. As per usual, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see ya in the next video. Bye bye. And by the way, do you like my new pony?